Well, as we've been reporting all morning, China and the U.S. have launched a trade war against each other.
But the president has pulled back on his tariffs plan against the country's two closest neighbors, at least for now. So will this all impact how much we have to shell out for things like gasoline? John Shumway checked in with GasBuddy.com for some answers, and I have been asked this quite a bit.
Yeah, this is one of those things where the short answer is gas prices are already going up, but it is not because of tariffs. But if those tariffs do kick in a month, there's actually a slight tinge of measured optimism about how it will impact us here in the Pittsburgh area. So how about we start with the very qualified good news?
There should be very minimal impact to Pittsburgh, but again, that's based on the here and now, which can change very quickly.
Now, I did say it's qualified because GasBuddy.com's chief analyst Patrick DeHaan points out.
Yeah, we are quite reliant on Canada. The U.S. receives about 4 to 4.5 million barrels of Canadian oil every day.
DeHaan says Canada is by far our country's #1 foreign supplier of oil. And a lot of it comes into the Great Lakes region refineries, which do send some gas to the western side of our neck of the woods. But
there's also refined product that flows from areas east, closer to Philadelphia, Delaware City's refinery. A lot of that crude oil is not Canadian, so it may have a very limited impact in Pittsburgh.
That said, we all need to understand that if this happens, it will be as gas prices are already on the rise for seasonal reasons.
We're at about $3.50 a gallon in Pittsburgh. That's up about 11 cents in the last month.
So tariffs, even delayed, could make the springtime pinch even worse.
That overall, I would expect prices to be 20 to 60 cents a gallon higher, probably in mid-April than where we are today. A very small portion of that increase, maybe 5 to 10 cents, maybe 15 cents, depending on how Canada retaliates or if they do, would be the tariffs.
And the rest, DeHaan says, will be the seasonal increases, so they're the most. He says that will happen anyway. We'll probably see up to a 45-cent increase per gallon, even without the tariffs.
Wow. So could we be heading for the cheapest gas going in over $4 a gallon again? That's brutal.
It is highly possible. DeHaan says it could be worse if they don't work this out and the president goes back to the 25% tariff that he originally threatened. So there's a lot of talking to do with Canada before we can rest a little bit easier. But still, we are on a real climb on gas prices over the next couple of months.
All right. We'll see what happens. Thanks for the warning, John.
Sure.